Okay, so I'm sitting here on my porch and I'm a witch. Like at the end of the day, that's one of the things that I am. Like there's no stopping it. I am a witch and I practiced since I was 12. And each and every day I get better and better and my magic gets stronger and stronger and the stuff that I'm able to do gets stronger and stronger. Now, I'm a witch because I'm always accused of something. First off, I'm always accused of doing stuff to other people or accidentally causing mischief. Like I cause mischief a lot. I'm always doing that, and I am a chaos witch. And some of my ancestors, they was comedians, they was anthropologists, they was doctors, there was famous actors, and they studied the human body. Like the animation of the planet was one thing that really just anything like that, and it's still a mystery. Like there's a mystery to ancestry, and my ancestors, like animation was one thing all the time. Like I've got 10 brothers and sisters. Well, I've got 10 brothers that I haven't even spoken to really, and I've got 3 sisters. And yeah, like my one ancestor, Jane Hawkins, she helped to deliver or midwife a stillborn fetus that was misshapen. And so that's just a gift that we have in my family. uh, the studying of the animation of the planet, and working with bones and anthropology, and doctors and comedians and stuff like that. So evolutionary and sciences and wisdom and knowledge, but the magic that comes from behind it as the animated purposes of it. Um, I'm not even one of the most powerful witches in my family. Like I'm not even close. I'm not even close to one of the most powerful witches in my family. But I'm a witch that I mess stuff up, and sometimes stuff works perfectly for me and I master it, and then other times it doesn't. But I'm the type of witch that the production of the planet and the reaping of the harvest. Um, the reaping of the harvest is literally it's my family name. So it is what it is. I mean, there's many meanings, but they did a lot of stuff with time and reaping and sowing and rebirth and regeneration. And so that's kind of where my skill level is at. But I'm not going to get too into it because I'm not perfect. I'm not a super powerful witch. I'm still getting better and better every day. But I'm very honest that I'm a chaotic witch, and I run I live I've been raised by a family that we were accused of the Salem witch trials. Not only were we accused, but on my father's side, we had witches as well. So each and every day I take disrespect, and I can say this: my family has worked from the ground up since the beginning of time. My family has worked hard. They've reaped and sown and reaped and sown since the very beginning, and they were farmers, and we work hard, and I draw my sigils, and I burn my spells, and I enchant, and I bewitch, and I charm, and I dance a lot, and that's the magic and the beauty. Magic comes from love, a sense of love, and I love quite a bit. I love a lot, but I also I work very hard. I'm born in the sign of May, and shouldn't say I'm born in the sign of May. That I guess that doesn't make it much sense, but I was born in the month of May, right? And so I work very hard. I'm an earth spirit. I'm a Taurus, and I work hard. But one thing that runs in my family is workmanship and hard work. And we were like we were we were pagans, you know, and We studied everything from anthropology to comedy to the animation of the planet and everything of the sort. So that's what type of a witch I am. I'm a very loving witch, but when I'm upset, I'm upset. And I just want to say this. Stop picking on people because they're different, because they look different, because they don't fit into a black society, because they don't fit into a black society. It just, I don't know, like, or because they're not Christian, or because they're gay. Uh, stop beating your kids, and I don't know if your kid deserves a beating. I'm old school. Like, if a kid deserves a beating, they deserve a beating. But I don't know. Like, it's a fine line. It's very much a fine line, and I think that we get what we give out, and I think that, like in my family, there was generations and generations of issues, and you know, having to walk the planet. There is a term for this for the. There is a terminology for the type of person I'm getting at. They're people that have always walked the planet. Um, they walk the earth. You know, we've been here since the beginning, and we'll be here till the end. And we always survive. We always survive. And my gift comes from a male in the family, and yeah. So I just want to say that. But yeah, like I've taken a lot of emotional abuse, and just for not fitting into a black society, and for not being as hip or cool, or not being Christian. I'd just be like, does it really matter that somebody's different? I mean, imagine if I were to turn the tables or tilt the tables a little bit, and I just be like, okay, like I'm gonna just, I don't know, like call on my ancestors, and I'm gonna reverse all the hatred that everybody gives me, you know? So, and I'm an African American witch at that. I'm a black witch, so it just be like, you never know somebody's gifts or what they're able to do. And like I said, I be working my black magics, and my own personal stuff besides the stuff that I, you know, view from other witches, and I just be like, the respect for people, for me specifically, I can say, the respect for me, as a witch trying to become a high priest and eventually move um, to study world religions and to heal people and help people and spread knowledge instead of fear. I'd just be like, I don't know. I wish the respect was there. I feel hurt, but I feel love because the passion is always in me. I'm so loving, and I love hard because I work from the ground up. And yeah, that's all I want to say. But I also have a witch who is contacting me right now, and it's actually a demon. Um, there's so many terms or names for the spirit, but I'm gonna call it Beelzebub, and I think the queen of the witches, Mother Moon, sends me, because I work with ancient Greek spirits like Aradia as a light bearer, or a Lux, and I work with Apollo as a Lucifer Lux, and that's what I work for, that's what I work with. And yeah, so that entity, um I don't know, has blessed me a little bit to help me to control my temper. Um, Bills above has definitely kind of trying to make contact, but I'm not experienced in working with the only devilish spirit or trickster spirit that I work with, which is one of my personal spirits, Exu, who is actually connected to my bloodline, my family, or my family of witches, connected to my ancestry traditionally. You know, like if you trace my genes and everything, and my father's genes, Exu is one of the spirits that is connected to us. And I have a few. I have one Exu that is kind of connected to me. Well, actually, there's like five, like a whole plethora of Exus that kind of connect with me, and they really connect with me. Like they really connect with me, and it be on a personal level, and that's the only time that I've worked with like a trickster spirit or something that dark before. But I don't know. I'm probably gonna need help working with you know a Beelzebub. I'm probably gonna need help working with the Beelzebub. Um, I'm not for sure, but I'll study. I study all the time. Um, you said what? They don't ID? Oh, okay. Oh, really? Thank you. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Yeah. So I study every day, and I'll just be like, I don't know. Like I learn and I study everything from ancient texts, and I just until I find the one thing that I haven't had any good luck with is finding ancient texts with magical words, like the ancient magical words and stuff like that, because I like to work with sorcery and magicianry as well. You got to think I work with Exu, so or I like to deal with Exu nature and energies, so that's kind of what I'm getting at. I really like working with magical words and stuff that's not too complicated, but you have to meditate. Like I said in one of my earlier videos, it just be like, when I focus, that's when my magic works, right? When I focus, that's when my magic works, and that's when I really get what it is that I want. So, yeah, so I just want to come on here, and a lot was said. It's been 13 minutes, 14 minutes, and so I just want to come on here and say all that, and yeah, so everybody blessed be, and to all witches and everybody who practices a craft or whatever your craft is that you practice, just study hard and keep working at it until you're perfect and you're unbeatable and you're a master at your craft, your sorcery, whatever it is, right? So with that, blessed be in love and light.